Good evening once again, folks. We're back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. Earlier today, I ended up doing another event quest line that showed up literally earlier today, if not last night. I don't know when it first dropped, but either way, it is what it is. It was the Chess Legend event, which I managed to breeze through completely. Well, almost completely. The only thing I didn't do was the multiplayer matches, which I'm not going to stream. There's no point. I primarily stream just the story stuff, because that's how I prefer to have my own fun when it comes to this. And I decided to double back and analyze of what I wanted to do. And I could do anything from going back and catching up with dates I haven't done. That's still an option, a very viable one. But I also decided to also go check a look at what was going on at Scott Outposts, especially with Yishun, who has been standing there for a long time. And I also have to do Path of Proxy 3, so I'm kind of like scratching the bottom of the barrel, wondering what I want to do that I haven't finished yet or gotten around to doing yet. And a lot of stuff relating to level 3 I haven't been able to do. Hollow Zero stuff, the Andrew stuff, this quest line, all of which were above level 40, which I am not. And then there's that whole prophecy dungeon, which I tried once and gave up because I had no confidence in being able to beat it in like 2 hours. Nor did I feel it was stream worthy. So this is kind of be a little bit of catch up here and there, I suppose. How dare you ignore the true High Queen, Yi Xuan, the 13th head precinct there. Kidding. Hello, Hatsuchi. So I'm kind of like thinking back on what I haven't finished or have neglected to finish, or let alone even start for that matter, especially since I'm desperate for polychromes. And I still am trying to get Miyabi, who I tried to get literally at the beginning of the cycle, only to get gypped out of it. So I'm trying again. And then once I get her, I'm going to start saving for Alice and Yanagi. Although I would prefer to get both of them. But if I had to prioritize which one to get first, it would probably be Yanagi, since she's the older character. And I'd like to avoid another Zhu Yuan situation, and I'm gonna have to wait for her to come back too, which sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So Lost Void is where they want us to go. Because I have not done a lot of the level 4 late mid to post level 40 stuff, I have not gotten further on the original Lost Void story stuff, so that's been on the back burner for a long time. However, we do have this Zero file, Miasma 1, and it is level 40, and I am at the minimum level 40, so it shouldn't hopefully be that bad, I would think, right? So let's go ahead and try it out. Or not 80 polychromes. Doesn't say anything about what they recommend as far as attributes, so I guess it's just free reign to go with who I want, I suppose.
Asset confirmed. Only the brave will win.
Want to see the red scarf?
I'll go with
I'll protect you from any danger.
I wouldn't say that.
We fighting? Take me. Victory will be ours.
I'll go with this. On second thought, hold on a second. Before I do that, let me go eat. I find it really, really funny how they neglected to put an eatery at the at Phylum Heights, even though you'd think it would be Yuncha Sin where that would happen, but for whatever reason,
Have you had dinner yet?
you
A full
can't eat.
stomach ensures a good night's sleep.
Okay, yes, General, I know. You can be quiet now. As I was saying, you'd think, being that that is like the main eatery, that they would have Yuncha Sin basically act as the equivalent of the noodle stand, except that's not what it is. It's just another commission site, like how Venus is, and how and how Shepard is. Task Force Investigation, I have to do refresh, so I'm definitely going to be doing that again. I've been trying to make a better effort at doing that weekly whenever it refreshes, because I neglected doing that for so long when I first started playing, and now I'm regretting never paying attention to it. So, anyway, Miasma 1. You can go inside it. Huh. Well, now that you mention it, let me try it. Let me try. If that is the case, well, let me see for myself.
The evening chill is setting in. Want a warm bowl of soup?
No. Doesn't look like I can. Unless I'm reading you wrong. It's for a mission, the beginning of 2.1 story. Okay. Apparently not. I don't know. I was only ever told to talk to Sweetie, and that was it. It never let me inside of it. No, wait. It did. No. I'm incorrect. Yes, you were able to go in, but it was only for a story mission. Other than that, yeah, that was basically it. Yeah, I don't know. I only remember the story episode where they ran into Alice the first time, and that was it. Anyway. Okay.
What brings you?
I would never turn down Lord Fate.
Is it we fighting?
I'm here, so we're good.
I can.
If you need
Ready?
Wanna see?
Only the good day. We fighting? Take me.
Alright, so let's go with Mr. Leiter and Miss Caesar. New Eridu Defense Force, Hollow Zero related affairs, archive number SE81521-001.
You must be Ishwan Shifra. I've heard a lot about you.
Captain Roland. I remember you. You're the Defense Force liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall of the old capital. I've only seen it in Lemnian Hollow in the past few years. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero, that certainly is unprecedented.
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out that the symptoms were indeed caused by miasma corruption. It was not some coincidence or shared delusion of any kind.
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner than people would believe.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, compliant carrots, clear routes, the works. But they wouldn't give us any credentials, ID, or explain what they were doing in Hollow Zero. Since we didn't have proof of them breaking any rules, we couldn't force them to tell us the source of their carrot. So all we could do was plan out routes based on the locations where we rescued them, and investigate from there.
I see. So what is it that you seek from me?
The route we're taking next is in close proximity to the Lost Void, and not many investigators are qualified to go that deep. I heard that you have a way to effectively suppress miasma. They were hoping you would join us in this investigation.
Yishun weaves a quick set of hand seals, and a faint furrow appears between her brows.
I've consulted the divination. The key to solving this matter lies not with me, but with one whom I will encounter on this trip. The signs suggest that we may still find what we seek if we set off now.
Really? In that case, now's the perfect time to go.
Not quite.
Oh? How long should we wait then?
The most opportune moment was yesterday.
Then I guess we'd better get moving. Do you need to inform your disciples before we depart?
This is but a small errand. No need to trouble them.
What about the talisman you'll use to suppress the miasma? Don't you need to prepare those?
Rather than preparing the talismans beforehand, I think we'd better play it by ear.
Following Roland's instructions, Yishun arrives at the edge of the Lost Void. I'm gonna collect your comment data first. Heard about the gear. Sewing a gear. Defense Force has been researching targeted support methods. Tactical prison program. Feel free to try it out. We'll provide you with gear support. Just a vague hunch for now. Don't know if you're familiar with Neneva and Geppetto, but I have a feeling this incident may be connected to a certain big guy again. Thanks for heads up. Yishun Shifu, another one. When we found her, she was already delirious. From what she was saying, her symptoms seemed similar to previous cases. I noticed you were nearby, so I wanted to ask you to come check on the situation with me. Yishun glances at the investigator and swiftly drew a talisman. No doubt that's miasma corruption. Take this talisman and get him out of the hollow quickly. There might still be a chance to save him. I'll head over right away. This Carrot data seems to have lost its core components, but a remaining piece of guidance is still readable. I'll leave this one to you then. Maybe we can find his companions with this. I'll head straight back after getting supplies, aiming to meet up with you as soon as possible. I want to welcome you, Lucky Slots. Excellent employee, good boy here. Test your luck. This is new. I already had full health, so that was completely worthless. Well, that was something. Fastest area clear ever. And I'm what, level 40? What a joke. After clearing out the miasmic ethereals, you run into Defense Force investigation team.
Hi. You must be the help that Captain Roland mentioned?
Oh, it's Orphe. So wait, I could have met Orphe at any time way before Season 2, Chapter 2 ever dropped, eh? Oh, that's hilarious.
Correct.
And since I was level 40, I could have done this anyway.
And since you've yet to insult me, I presume you're Orphe?
Yes, that's me. Sorry, she doesn't feel like talking right now. I'm not the best at analysis, but let me give it a go.
Yeah, Magus is the little AI in that tail of hers.
So we've located a few coordinates. There was the one from earlier, and
I'll take it from here.
Hey, it's Trigger.
I'm sure Captain Roland has already filled you in about the miasma victims we found in Hollow Zero.
Yes, the ethereal we faced just now was clearly spawned from miasma. There's no longer any doubt. Miasma has clearly taken root in Hollow Zero.
Ugh, like a virus.
I knew it.
I told them that ages ago. I can't believe that
Thing is already bad enough. And now suspicious investigators are showing up in the Hollow? We can't just...
Whatever. Just finish what you're saying and let's get moving.
I said it previously several streams ago, but the eyes on that thing remind me way too heavily of the eyes on the school girl outfit that what's her name? The main protagonist in Kill la Kill wears. Something Matoi. She wears that Kamui thing, and it has a very, very similar eye, trapezoidal, triangular eye with multicolored irises all around it, just like that. Ryuko Matoi, I think her name was. I can't remember. It's been years since I watched Kill la Kill, but I definitely remember the Kamui outfit she wore and the eye that was attached to it all too well. Very similar to that.
All this time we wasted talking to her could have been spent wiping out another wave of ethereals.
Perhaps because Orphe falls silent for a moment, Yixuan and Trigger become a little puzzled. So had I done this way earlier, this would have been my true introduction to the rest of Obel Squad, or at least another chunk of them anyway. Other than Trigger and Soldier 11, since Trigger had her release way before Season 2 ever started dropping. So we have Orphe, and then we have Seed, who, spoiler alert, is not entirely a mecha, and is in fact is not a robot. Seed is not a robot. It's actually, there is a girl inside of that thing piloting it. So my confusion over its pronouns is now definitely cleared up. Like, yeah, Seed is a mech suit being piloted by an actual person in there, and the person in question is cute with a little bit of a foot fetish going on. And yeah, I can't wait to see her drop.
Oh, I'm okay.
All sign for a moment, Trigger becomes a little puzzled.
Oh, I'm okay.
Anyway, we're trying to figure out a pattern to the victim's coordinates and see if those locations can be traced back to the source of the miasma. But the coordinates we got don't exactly match the areas where the miasma readings are the strongest. What do you think? Should we keep chasing this lead?
Yes.
With just the 4 of us, it's unlikely that we'll be able to pinpoint the flow of miasma. I suggest we split up and follow the coordinates of those suspicious individuals.
Bam, 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 bam. Uh-oh. So don't use the EX for 2 areas. Got it. We'll meet again, Yishun. I got here first and already cleared out the ethereals in the area. How's it looking? Just some ordinary ethereals. Can't see any connection between them and miasma, or those ether crystals the victims kept muttering about. Hope I'm not looking in the wrong direction. Got any theories? None at the moment, but those delirious survivors, those fake investigators in their neat outfits, and those strange words they kept muttering, they all remind me of a movie. A movie? Have you heard of Behemoth? I have. You're saying those people might be working for someone who can control and profit from the ethereals? Yeah, the Exaltus, right? But is something like this even real? The Hollow is vast and anything is possible within. We can find a fake investigator with intact sanity, or might get some new intel. Let's split up and keep investigating. Alright, after cleaning up the ethereal around here, I've managed to get something good out of it. Here, this is for you. Well, we know what it is. It's the ethereals, right?
For a while. Huh?
Unless it's somebody else. Thankfully, I already bought stuff from him. All I had for him was just a measly 100. So it all works out. I out-swindled the swindler. Tuan. Please help Tuan's parent. If we make it out of here, let's never come back to this place. What's up with your parent? So many terrifying ethereals just showed up. Never seen these kinds before. They kept chasing after us. Everyone made it to the bunker over there, and that's how we survived. But after the ethereals dispersed, the bunker door won't open. I can't get out, but I can get out, but my parent and friends can't get out. Kind investigator lady, please save them, I beg you. I'll give it a shot, but I need to check out their situation first. Thank you. They're all over there. Please be careful, lady.
Courage is power! Knowledge is too! Disappointing. Obliterate form and spirit.
Bye-bye. Parent's still alive. Is this the emergency switch for the security door? I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna save my parent. What a good bang boo. Oh, wait. Why? The military bunkers in Hollow Zero are equipped with defense protocols. The doors won't open now. They might have been triggered already. If you accidentally hit any more switches, you might not only fail to save your parent, but also attract more enemies. Right, but what do we do? Let's look for the manual first. After searching around for a long time, Yixuan and Tuan finally found the access control manual in the corner of the bunker. The ethereals can't even read. Why did they hide the manual so well anyway? Let's see what kind of classified info we got here. Read the instructions. Military access panels for defense force bunker use only. Special circumstances when gate is closed. Enter on alert state. Anyone who attempts to force gate open during phase will be attacked by defense machinery. Circumstance 1. Detection of ethereal or other hostile units entered the bunker. 2. Detection of multiple open-close commands issued to the same access panel within a short time period. 3. Detection of other malicious attempts to damage panel. 4. That's it. The rest of the text is blurry and illegible. So can my parent come out? First, I need to know what each of them did when they went through security. Security systems on the high alert. We can't just open it for anyone. Tell me how you managed to slip into the bunker. We got chased here by ethereals. Not knowing what the security situation was like, we decided to split up and hide in different bunkers. I got lucky and made it right away after my first attempt. Have you found a way to unlock the door? Help us. Yixuan quickly scans the interior of the bunker, and various items are scattered across the floor. Not the kind of stuff independent investigators usually carry. Security systems on the high alert, and we can't just open it anymore. How'd you manage to slip into the bunker? Damn defense force. How could they use such an outdated protocol for a crucial bunker? I can barely remember what happened. All I remember is the ethereals chasing me, and the iron door was coming down so damn slow. I had to smack the switch like crazy before it finally closed. Seriously, to think my cause of death would be got myself trapped in an abandoned bunker while running away with my tail between my legs. Couldn't open the security door to escape the hollow and gradually turned into an ethereal being. Want to see that guy in hell? He's definitely going to laugh his ass off at me. Yixuan surveyed the interior of the bunker on the access panel by the inner wall. There were several hasty and messy handprints. How'd you manage to slip into the bunker? I don't remember. I remember after the security door closed, those ethereals were locked out. But there was a blast crawler. It jumped through the gap between the iron doors and exploded. Good thing the bunker was spacious inside, or I would have been caught. The wall behind the investigator, there were clear traces of a blast crawler explosion. Select which to open. The door was unlocked without triggering an alert.
You saved me! Thank you! Thank you so much! If it weren't for you, I would have died here in the Lost Void. All for a few measly dennies.
To risk one's life for money is hardly uncommon. But surely it wasn't just a few measly dennies that led you all the way here, no?
Yeah. The pay is pretty good. But given your abilities, you probably don't need any.
Why don't you tell me how much?
Suspicious investigator hesitates for a moment, then reveals her earnings to you.
Wow. Heavens, that much? I'm so jealous. Quick, tell me, who's your employer?
Oh, she was being so sarcastic right there. Wow.
Huh?
I mean, why don't you tell me what brings you here to the Lost Void?
Okay. You did save my life, so I've got nothing to hide from you. My teammates and I risked everything to come out here and mine a rare type of ether crystal. Our employer always provides us with carrots and gives us marked routes to follow. As for what those crystals are used for, we've asked before, but they've never given us a straight answer.
So, your employer discovered a hidden vein of ether crystals here in the Lost Void.
No, not exactly. Each time they send us out, they give us different carrots and destination coordinates. We never really know what the paths are like until we're already en route. And honestly, there were even a few times when it felt like we ended up in the exact same fissure as before. But I remember the crystals hadn't been there the last time we passed by.
A mobile crystal stalagmite formation. Interesting. And what about miasma? Did you or your companions ever encounter any? Or perhaps any ethereals spawn from it?
Miasma? What's that?
Okay, let me phrase it differently. Have your coworkers been having any unusual dreams lately? Perhaps about suddenly making a fortune?
No. But they did mention they'd been dreaming lately. One of them dreamed of the fall of the old capital. In the dream, he missed the Defense Force's request for veteran backup due to a comms failure. And so, he evacuated his whole family early enough to make it safely to New Eridu. Another dream, she was given a perfectly accurate carrot route. She entered a companion hollow alone, and was able to save the dog that had been with her for 10 years. To be honest, I also had a dream. I saw my sister. Never mind.
I know what you encountered now. As for what happened in your dreams, I won't press you further. There's no need to reopen old wounds. Once you get out, remember to take some time and learn about miasma. But for now, give me a copy of the carrot you used on this trip, and...
Yishun pulls out a talisman and hands it to the suspicious investigator.
Take this. You should leave as soon as you can.
You're from Yunquay Summit? Then, here, take this. I'm never coming back to this place again, but this is something our employer gives us every time. Consider it a sort of special supply. Maybe it'll be helpful to you, too. Or perhaps it'll give you some clues?
Store engine decibels. Okay, we got everyone out, did we? So I guessed correctly. The first one ended up being the right one.
What's your honor really worth?
Take them all! Harder! I won't budge! Even one step! Evil shall be purged! Concentrate!
Make way for the undefeated champion! Be gone!
Not one step further!
Disappointing.
Got him. I am very used to Thracians at this point. Yishun Shifu, did you find anything? I did. Yishun explained what just happened. For those poor souls corrupted by miasma, they do have an employer who profits from hollows after all. But is the energy from those ether crystal stalagmites really worth them going all out like this? That's what got me puzzled too. However, I've heard that ether crystal stalagmites hold different values depending on the way they are formed and the energy sources. Maybe they're mining something even more precious. I haven't really looked into it, but I guess that's the only explanation that makes sense. I wonder what kind of growth process makes these stalagmites so valuable to justify the high risks. Anyway, thanks for the heads up. Let's get in touch with the Captain Roland and see if we can find a safe spot to talk things through. You're welcome. Trigger seemed to have received some kind of intel. My contact seems to have picked up some new leads. Looks like we'll have to keep investigating separately. If there's any news, I'll report it all to Captain Roland.
Ishwan Shifu, did you manage to find any leads?
Yes, those victims you mentioned were not investigators. They were hired to enter the Lost Void and illegally mine ether crystals.
Ether crystals? I mean, sure, if that's what they're after, I get it. Ether crystals can be refined into ether energy. But even the ones in Hollow Zero aren't much different from those in any companion hollows. Why risk everything to come all the way into the Lost Void for crystals?
There's only one way to know for certain. We should see for ourselves.
You mean, you know where they were headed?
I happened to encounter one of the miners. I asked her a few questions and acquired her carrot. If regular ether crystals aren't worth all the risks, then her employer must be seeking something far more rare, something that moves on its own.
Moving ether crystals? How is that even possible?
Is it so unbelievable? The Hollows are teeming with countless moving ethereals, fissures, and hollow raiders. Is it really so unthinkable that one or two of those beings may like roaming around while carrying ether crystals?
Really? You don't find it strange?
Every person, or ethereal has their own ambitions. But those fake investigators, they knew nothing of miasma.
So if they know nothing of miasma, then maybe they're not with the Exaltus, but it's somebody else.
Okay, I see. Then what are we supposed to do now? Are we really going to chase some walking ether crystals through the hollow?
Realizing how ridiculous that sounds, they both fall silent for a moment.
The woman I encountered, her being stranded may have been an unexpected incident to her employer as well. She gave me a useful supply item, and assuming nothing has changed, her carriage should still be working.
A supply item? What kind?
Yishuan hands rolling the item she received from the
Hold
investigator.
on. I think I've seen something like this before. It looks like gear from Rusty Cliff. If she's with Tops, then yeah, it makes sense why she knows so much about the Lost Void. But the question remains, if it's just some fancy kind of ether crystal, why all the secrecy?
If this matter is entangled with affairs outside the Hollow, then it lies beyond my concern. But here in the Lost Void, I gave you my word, so I shall do all I can to help you gather more clues. If the connection between this incident and miasma turns out to be a mere coincidence, then I shall have my disciples carry out a separate investigation. For now, let us head to the destination indicated by the carrot as soon as we can.
Okay. So you can either go straight, go right and straight, or what? Nah, I'll go straight. No gear coins or dennies. Oh. Health. Figures. Yeah, here we go again. Hello there. All the ethereals have already been cleared out by her. You can move forward now. Good luck. So, Orphe and Magus already took care of the problem children, did they? Okay. Usually the Defense Force personnel would bring supplies with them. There's something else. You forget something. Each one patiently and silently watched the person across from her. Here, take it. Are you holding out on me, Magus? Hmm. Now what? Why could anyone argue over which Resonium is more useful and end up fighting in the Hollow? The big boss has never mentioned where they worked before. Could it be the White Star Institute? I hear these scholars are facing quite a bit of job pressure these days. Maybe they'll end up going into our line of work. No, if they keep arguing like this, it'll be too late. You seem quite experienced. Could you help me take a look at these two Resonia? Not bad taste at all. I'll take this then. Okay, Juggernaut. Or Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Y'all can calm down now. You're not exactly in the best place to be having an argument. Uh-oh.
Evil shall sealed.
It's a trap. Is it me or are the buildings moving? I don't remember this happening. Is this the final moment? If you happen to be a well-mannered individual, could you deliver a message to my parent for me? I'm sorry I didn't bring back more gear coins and didn't become an excellent investigator he had always hoped for, but I love him. You can rummage through your pockets, or buy a chance to escape from me. I still have something useful here, and I'll never do such barbaric business again. I'll send these Bang Boo back to reunite with their families right away. Might as well buy all of them.
Concentrate.
Let me show you how it's done.
Home is where the head is. I won't budge. Even one step.
I pledge my honor!
Courage is power. Knowledge is too.
That's a lot of coins. Shame they're not polychromes. Hello there. Since I ran into you, I just hand over the Defense Force supplies directly to you. She just cleared out a few groups of ethereals and got exhausted. She's catching her breath. She didn't mean to ignore you. It's okay, Orphe. Thanks. Okay, who are we fighting? Oh, the big bad Beetleborg again.
Evil shall be purged. Shift. Inadequate. Your fate is sealed. Concentrate.
I pledge my honor!
There's more to battle. The glory.
Dead. Yishun and Roland check the surroundings together.
The ether crystals here aren't the usual variety. I can't really tell what's special about them either.
Yeah, it's the Lemnian Hollow miasma types. Taking flowery coral shapes.
Ishwan Shifu, anything on your end?
Just an ethereal who likes roaming around with ether crystals on its back?
Wait, so it actually does exist? Are you talking about one of the ethereals we just fought? But they didn't seem...
No. The ones just now were no different from the miasma-corrupted ethereals in Lemnian Hollow. But here, I see signs of a much bigger ethereal. A true large ethereal. The kind worthy of a dedicated entry in White Star Institute's exploration records. Not the weaklings we just faced.
So, like the Geppetto and Nineveh kind. Big monster ethereals.
So the large ethereal, does it have anything to do with the rare ether crystals here?
From what I can tell, it seems more like a traveler in a rush, leaving their luggage behind.
Then what about the miasma? What's the connection between the two?
Captain Roland, have you ever seen someone toss a coin into a wishing pool?
Of course, but...
From what I hear, you're one of the few academics in the Defense Force, and you're familiar with the many strange phenomena of Hollow Zero. But as for myself, I'm merely a newcomer. I cannot deduce the movement patterns of a large ethereal with only scattered crystal remains and traces of miasma. Your expectations may be a bit much even for a wishing pool.
Sorry.
The miasma readings in the area are still fluctuating. We should keep moving. As for the miasma, I'm afraid this is as far as we can investigate for now. The miasma here seems to share the same source as that in Lemnian Hollow. Those investigators were likely tailing that large ethereal. Their miasma contamination may simply have been an unforeseen incident. Whether Lemnian Hollow or Hollow Zero is the true origin of the miasma remains unclear, but if I had to choose, I would place my bet on Hollow Zero. There are too many mysteries surrounding the miasma. I can only hope there isn't another place in the world like Hollow Zero, a place that completely defies all normal logic.
Understood. I'll take some samples from these crystals and send them somewhere safer. I'll ask someone at the outpost to help analyze them. If there are any new developments, I will contact you immediately.
Okay, so that was shorter than the normal. Got a good amount of polychromes out of it. Wish it was more. Okay. I finished reading the files. Some details are a bit fuzzy. It's alright, let's hear what Captain Roland has to say about the investigation progress. Hold up, we need another friend. Of course, she's also an old friend of Wise. Roland invites Ray to discuss the findings from the last investigation.
After the last investigation, Magus and Trigger had brought back similar ether crystal samples. I compared them and passed everything on to Ray.
That's right. Given that there have been previous encounters with another large ethereal, I decided to search the archives for any matching records on these crystals.
Any findings?
If we're talking about the Association's databases, then no, nothing at all. Luckily, Roland brought up that this might be connected to Rusty Cliff. And when it comes to understanding a big company, I reckon the best place to look is their financial reports. Ishu and Shifu, are you familiar with the scope of Rusty Cliff's business?
I'm afraid not. Please, go ahead.
It's the first I've heard of them.
Compared to a traditional mining group, Tops's Rusty Cliff has some unusual revenue entries. Part of their profits are attributed to an ethereal named Hoba.
Kind of a name is Hoba. I mean, I would imagine it's probably connected to a story or mythology or something similar to, Geppetto with Pinocchio. Nineveh, I don't know where that one's from, but I would imagine it's probably like Greek or Roman mythology, or perhaps even somewhere in the East, like the Middle East or Southeast Asia. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that name, so Hoba's a new one to me.
People used to think they profited from ethereals by just collecting samples from ones they encountered while exploring hollows, and then using them to produce precious relics or other hollow exploration supplies. But that kind of revenue should be pretty unstable. Especially since HSO isn't supposed to let creatures like that roam freely in the hollows.
Unless those crystals are rare.
Exactly. If the real thing Rusty Cliff has been profiting from is some special kind of ether crystal they found on Hoba, then it all makes sense. Maybe Hoba simply likes collecting ether crystals, and the company just robs it all the time. Or maybe it nests in fissures where those crystals naturally grow, and they keep raiding its home for valuables.
Unfortunately, we don't even know what makes the crystals profitable.
We'll need more info to ascertain that.
What about the miasma?
Unfortunately, I searched every database I have access to for the keywords Rusty Cliff and Hoba, but I didn't find anything linking them to miasma.
So the miasma's just a coincidence? No, it can't be.
I agree. It's unlikely that Hoba and miasma just randomly cross paths in Hollow Zero.
Sorry, if there is nothing further, then I have something I need to tell you. I'm afraid other tasks require my attention at Yunquei Summit. As for the mysteries of Hoba, miasma, and those ether crystals, I shall leave them in your hands. Should you need further assistance...
If what we need is an outstandingly sharp and talented investigator, then I think we found the best candidate.
Indeed.
Hold on. You mean... me?
You are indeed an excellent candidate.
My most trusted independent investigation team captain. I'll be counting on you.
Aw, shucks.
There's no rush for the moment, though. I'm still trying to gain clearance for a related file. If I manage to get it, I'll be in touch right away.
Got it. In the meantime, I'll keep analyzing these ether crystals. Let's see what's so special about them.
Alrighty then. So, miasma 1. Guessing we still have to do stuff, right? Of course. Let's go check on the angling thing.
Anything I can help you with?
A bountiful haul. Please check the results.
Anything I can help you with?
I will return with a full catch, Master.
Let's continue next time.
Okay. So, I'm thinking... I think it might be about time that I finally did Path of the Proxy 3. I think it's probably time we start doing it. I've dilly-dallied it for too long. I think it's time we finally get it over with.
Ready for combat.
Man.
Is the cut?
What brings you here this time?
Ether, they say.
Work time?
Do you want...
Good day. Please, lead the way, Lord Phaethon. Ooh.
Thankfully,
Harmonize.
I have characters that are proficient in that. It's gonna have to happen at some point, people.
Don't touch me. How irksome. Thanks. This one's for you.
An opening.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
Concentrate. Shift. Insignificant. Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed.
Don't underestimate me.
Leave it to me. Concentrate. Insignificant grapple.
You better not get my chest. How about some music?
Let's make this quick. Your fate is sealed.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon. Let my song move everyone.
Allow me. Shift.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon? Together, Lord Phaethon? Help me.
Focus.
How about some music?
Weakling.
Got it. Not too bad, in fact. And a nice, comfortable S. A far cry from when I was originally struggling with this game. Oy. We're gonna have a lot of side quests. Ah, my bomb, my patent. I gotta make another one. It's the only way if I could recapture that inspiration. Let me think. I was in front of a video store on 6th Street when inspiration struck me like lightning. The moment I set sign on the video store, I started picturing what it'd be like if I was blown up. I came up with the formula again and that night. After that, right? I'll visit the place again. Sure I can remember the formula. Right to the video store. I'll comb through the place from top to bottom to every corner. You should visit the Hollow for inspiration, if you ask me. There are plenty of buildings that seem solid there. That makes sense. I need to be better prepared this time. Field trip might be set for the perfect target. You're into explosions too, right? I can tell. Let's go. I'll wait for you in the Hollow. Everything for a perfect explosion. Yep. And look at that. The side quests are starting to line up again. And you know what? Oh, would you look at that? Legend Reborn. Legendary proxy. Yeah, that's gonna take forever to happen. Oh, would you look at that? They all just lined up. So now, I got a mule over which agents I want to level up.
I can help you ward off.
Man, is up.
I would never.
If you need...
Asset confirmed.
Is the concert starting?
Need...
I've got your only the.
Want to see the red scarf? Wanna see the Red Skull?
Ooh, we really harmonize.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Is it
Is it time to clock out?
I am the ready and
want a glass?
Looking for intel? Or hi?
Come on!
My loyalty lies with the winner.
You want to?
How can I help?
I'm at your disposal. I shall follow you.
Time for some.
It's Starlight! It's
Please.
One numbers. I'll help.
What?
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
a mission. Need some.
Is the concert starting? Is the concert? Good day.
Asset.
Is it work time? Is food included? So how can?
Need something? A mission.
Waiting for. I've got.
You want to test?
How can I?
Standing by.
Starlight!
Where are we going? There's no. Ready for combat. Standing by. Where?
I have.
Wanna standing. I'll help.
What?
Do you want me to fight?
If you need help,
Is
I'll protect you from any danger.
Okay.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Leveled up a bunch of people, but I am gonna have to go to HIA without a doubt. And I have a bunch of side quests to do, which I'm very eager to get out of the way at long last. So how long have I been going? An hour and 17. I think I can go another half hour. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go change a water bottle and our filter. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. I'm back again. I think I can go for another half hour. Quietly, of course. And since everyone's kind of tucking in for bed now, so I got a lot of shit to do. A whole lot of shit to do. So, which do we want to do? Well, I know I'm not doing Path of the Proxy 4. I am way too underleveled for that. Family and All But Blood we could do. Andrew has been waiting in the wings for Lord knows how long. Andrew cured. Let's go ahead and do it.
Good day.
Do you want to see if you need?
Waiting for.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Good day, Proxy.
Hey, don't look down on.
Time for some heart.
Standing by. Is the concept.
Man.
Asset confirmed. It's my duty to protect the asset.
Andrew and his damn eyesight. See if I can still remember how to do this blasted shit. Welcome to Tangerine News Network Test. You've done this before. Show you 4 images. Color and shape that appear in each of them. Red, blue, yellow, blue. Next question. Red X, red person, blue person. Blah, blah, blah. Blue, orange, multicolored. Blue, yellow, yellow. Check the question bank while you were going through the verification. Just in the nick of time. Yeah, it didn't show what I wanted. Again, it always does that with this quest line. Unbelievable. Even cheating can't guarantee that. You get 3 gear coins. Oh boy. Three, they said. Okay. Finally got this out of the way, and it turned out it was easy as pie the whole time. I don't know why I put that one off as long as I did. If it was that freaking easy. Oh no. Well, looks like we're fighting. Never mind, it was not going to be easy.
An opening.
Check your face.
Allow me. Allow me, Eve.
Never mind, it was easy. Well, would have been... Well, it's easier since I leveled up to level 50. So... Dinger, dinger, dinger. Now what? Hello, Shepard. It's been a while. Complete the commission. How'd it go? How was the client's feedback? You ready for good news? Good news for real this time. Even my conscience agrees. Was the surgery successful? Client's eyes exhibited severe rejection of the lens. His eyes are covered in secretions every morning. Feeling frustrated, he went to the hospital to have the lens removed. Now we've secured a steady source of income, and Andrew has, well, he's given a surgical option a shot. Don't you think it's good news? Isn't our expectation of good news a tad too high? That doesn't sound like good news to me. But, okay. Pensive Phantom. Talk to Reyna. Tower reversed. Family and all but blood. I should probably go eat.
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
Search for Liz. Help the public security officer find her trapped daughter, Liz. Take care of the ethereals first. This would have been a good quest for Yishun, but sadly, no Yishun. Yishun. Zhuyuan. They have similar sounding names, man.
Too slow. Concentrate.
Watch out!
I won't betray your trust.
Suicide!
Securing the perimeter.
Hope you enjoy it. Allow me.
Let's get still. Action cream. Concentrate.
Thanks for defeating the ethereal citizen of New Everdue. I'm public security auto cart. Is there anything I can do for you? An auto cart with freaking bone saws attached to it. I'm looking for a girl named Liz. My mommy always calls me Liz, but my official name is HA13451. Oh, so it's not a daughter, not an actual daughter. It's a robot. It's freaking Nice Republic all over again. I was taking a stroll in the streets when I was sucked into a hollow. Although I know Mommy's looking for me, I'm forced to enter the work mode once I'm in a hollow. According to my program settings, I can never leave this place unless I collect all the Denny's here. I have to collect them, all level by level by level. Master, a critical bug has occurred in this smart device's logic program. I have remotely locked its operating system. Interference forcibly extracting HA13451 from the hollow may cause its logic program to crash. Solution: assist the target device in collecting Denny's. Interference: HA has lost the ability to operate autonomously. Solution: map the DAD-E model to take over the target's logic model. Let's do this. Locate security officer's daughter. Complete. Ugh. Update solution: assist HA in collecting the Denny's. I'd rather it be polychromes. Have a drink whenever I say that. Vital signs detected stable. Hypothesis survived. place is divided in two by collapsed obstacles. We'll split up with Liz and be exploring the two upper areas separately. Liz has the ability to replicate her movements perfectly. Okay. Time to move to the next area and explore. If you want to leave this floor, we can restart. Nope, keep pushing. Oh boy. Keep pushing. Uh-oh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna fight somebody? Looks like a yes.
Check your six. An opening. Focus. Concentrate. Insignificant for fate is sealed. Your journey ends with me.
Alright, I'll take the mic.
Leave it to me.
I can never avoid that gunshot.
All exits are now sealed.
Thanks. This one's for you. Let our souls resonate.
Disappointing. Cycle of yin and yang.
Bye-bye. Send her home, boys. Send her home. Or send her home, girls, I should say. Even the robots are girls. Okay. The prophecy. I'm very tempted to just use a finish quest automatically pass and get it over with, but you know what? That probably would not be fair. Anxious security officer. Could it be? Liz, my sweet baby, Liz. Mommy, my official name is HA13451. Thank you so much. Where'd you find my Liz? She was stuck in a gutter in front of the convenience store. Error detected. Correction. Location where I was discovered was... Put your hand over her speaker. I I didn't realize your Liz wasn't human. What happened to my Liz? You don't need blood ties to be family. Liz, what is the square of 1123 times 345 plus 786 equal to? First of all, Mommy, my official name is HA13451. Secondly, Mommy, the answer is 150,715,544,841. Wow. Yeah, I'm never figuring that one out without a calculator, that's for sure. Can your baby do that? Huh? Calm down. I can't even do that myself. I'm sorry, I get pretty sensitive whenever the topic of lives comes up. Your kid has a pair of buzzsaws and is riding on one wheel. I think your kid might be a little heavy duty and perhaps even unsafe for the public. I'm just saying. Liz is a self-driving vehicle utilized by public security for exploring hollows. It is currently still in the trial stages. My job is to collect data from Liz and to keep her safe. Before I knew it, Liz had already grown to become a member of the family. Just that sometimes Liz bugs out, locking her work schedule to become this workaholic that messes up the work-life balance in our little family. Wow, it is just like the frickin' protocol droid quest in Knights of the Republic. Only not as creepy. I mean, still creepy, but not as creepy. When is the tech department gonna fix her? Sorry, I inadvertently went off about Liz again. Thank you so much for everything today. I really can't even imagine life without Liz. I found the public security's officer's daughter in an auto car. I'm not too surprised. After all, some people's dads are. That's great. Wouldn't it be a heartwarming story? Sire father figure, rescuing a mech daughter. Could be. But I can't give Daddy back to you just yet.
Why won't you keep your word, Proxy? Give me back my daddy!
Your daddy is simply too unique. He's already formed a basic sense of self-consciousness, which is exceedingly rare. I don't think this is something you could research and develop on your own. I'm just being cautious. Unless I'm mistaken, you must have connections to Marcel Group. I don't want to get caught up in any trouble. Don't worry, I'm not with the Marcel Group. I got my hands on a prototype of their trial AI algorithm by chance. I imported data into it myself, and just like that, Daddy was born. Data I imported had nothing to do with the Marcel Group, just a bunch of messages and records left behind on my own. Dad, I might have groaned about how much of a pain he was, but I actually really miss him. So that's the story behind it. My dad was a very curious man, but he had a disability that prevented him from doing a lot of things when he was alive. What, like Stephen Hawking or something? Through Dad D, I feel like I'm making up for some of my past regrets. Also, you said Daddy was already forming a basic sense of self-consciousness. Was that true? On a basic level. Didn't really think this model was actually that powerful, plus I never thought my dad would come back to me like this. Don't get too excited. I understand you're excited right now, but you have to stay low-key. Plus, in the end, it's an AI algorithm and not your real father. I understand, but even so, I'm happy with that, so I won't go telling anyone about it. I'll leave Daddy at the hollow entrance. Just remember to pick him up. Well, that was weird. Wasn't there a show based on this premise called Paradigm or something? I heard it was very good. Okay. Let's go help Colt with his little explosive situation, I guess. Everything for a perfect explosion. Physical and ice. Ooh. I don't know if I can do much with that one.
What brings you?
I'm here. If you need
Ready and want a glass of looking for intel or hiring me for a job? My loyal. You want to test?
How can I help?
Ready for combat?
Where is Caesar?
Fight? Is it a mission?
Waiting for.
I've got your back.
Caesar.
We fighting? Take me. We fighting?
Want to see the mission?
I would say Kaku, ready. Is it work time? Is food included?
I'm debating.
Asset confirmed. What bring? We fighting? Take me.
I'll go with Caesar, but I'm not expecting much. Uh-oh.
Courage is power. Knowledge is too. What a nuisance. There's no retreat now. Concentrate. Courage is power. Knowledge is too. Harder! Watch! Don't bleed now! Shift! Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter!
That was it. That was it. Alrighty then. Done with the field trip. It's coming. Oh, it's going to be huge. bad food got to you. No, I mean, my inspiration is coming. The brainstorming is pure gold. The ideas are flowing, and I'll recreate. No, I'll make it even better. Bomb. Sounds like Willy Wonka for a moment. Can't wait to experiment with new explosions. This time it's a big bang. The test site is inside the hollow, right? Let's confirm the test site first. It's inside the hollow, right? Of course, where else could it be? Alright, gotta build the bomb while I'm feeling inspired. Wait for my good news. Right. Good news, he says. By the way, I should go check 141, see if they got any more investigation tapes for me to purchase, because... Nicole, fancy. Hey, fancy seeing you here. How's business? I'm treating myself to a short vacation. Not bad, I guess. So, just so-so, huh? I managed to earn a big sum. Want to know my foolproof secret to running a business? I'll tell you for a small fee. Please teach me. Sure, but to be clear, the tuition fee should be at least... You spend some time talking about running the business with Nicole. She has a lot of useful tips. You understand her reasoning, but you wonder why the cunning hairs are still so broke. Did you get it? The little secrets I spilled? Learn all that and you can become a skilled entrepreneur just like me. Nicole seems to have a bit of a problem when it comes to budgetary management. I know from experience. I forget how often these change. Weekly, apparently. I bet. I need to do better. 55. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Okay, please, for the love of God, I beg you, give me Miyabi. I don't ask for much. Please, 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 please. Come on. Come on. Give me Lady Virgil. Give me Fox Lady Virgil. That's just Billy. Oh. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God in heaven, above and every other Chinese and Japanese deity that exists under him. Ugh. And thank you, Kyoto 24, for giving me advice as to how the pity system works, because now I know how to better manage all of it. Ugh. I feel like an idiot for not doing my proper research ahead of time. I just thought I could just kind of learn as I go, you know? Ugh. Now I can grind for Alice and Yanagi. Sorry, Yuzuha, but it's way too late for you. I'm gonna have to pull you next time when you come back. Sorry, darling. It's just the way it is. Jesus Christ. Well, I know I'm definitely not getting her W engine either. Because at 8 days left with how many tapes it took to get her? Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait for that to come back because I am not spending my polychromes on that. I wish I could, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
I can help you. We fight a good day.
A mission?
Awaiting good day. Hey, don't
Time for some.
ready for This is the eradicate all evil.
Okay, so what goes with her? Now, why the heck is it locked? I gotta recycle a lot of these. Not exactly fitting, but it is what it is.
This is the path I follow.
Good evening. Today's special is the electric margarita with bluesy undertones. This one's flavor goes on and on. Take your time. The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly...
What for only the brick? Good day. So come let Milo.
Come on.
Ready for eradicate. Got a new. This is the path I follow.
Okay.
Eradicate all evil.
Well, I'm definitely gonna have to be grinding for stuff for her, that's for sure. But at least I got her, so I'm happy about that at the very
Path I
least.
follow. Eradicate all evil.
We say we go to HIA and Robert the Rabbit just says, just got Miyabi. I'm cooking. Miyabi wants at least 8% critical rate. Mm-hmm. Ugh. I had stocked up so set at least 30 tapes when the cycle started, and I ended up with Soldier 11 instead, and it took me literally well over 75% of the cycle to finally get her. Ugh. And I'm just glad to have it be over with. Okay. Now here comes the hard part. Grinding for material.
All exits are now sealed.
Let's play a little. Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Weakling.
Surprise.
Concentrate.
I just will quit.
I'll manage things from here.
Let's play a little.
Let's make this quick. Swift yet still. Release. Securing the perimeter.
Who's the boss now?
Don't even try.
Bang.
I can help you ward.
Only good day. Is it work? Wanna go?
My.
It's our Starlight.
This is the path I follow. This is the path I follow. Eradicate all evil.
My loyalty lies with...
Let's see. I would never...
If you need...
I'm here, so we're good. What's your honor really worth?
Take this! I'll take over now.
Let me show you how it's done.
Let's make this quick. Concentrate. Shit, I just did quick. Swift yet still. Active freeze. Inadequate.
Gotcha now.
Disappointing. Just finishing the job. I'll watch over you. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
What brings you here?
We fighting?
Needs.
I've got your... Let's...
I shall. I have two. I wish. Come on.
My lord. Wanna go Zuka?
If you need help...
I'm here. Man is.
Eradicate all evil.
Still need some more.
This is the
Jesus.
path I follow.
Well, might as well do it. I'm happy I got her. I'm just not happy about the work that has to be put involved is all.
Securing the perimeter.
Things are about to get violent.
What a nuisance. Swift yet still. Release. Concentrate. All exits are now sealed.
Flames fade, ash remain.
Step back. Let me handle. Inadequate.
things from here.
My pleasure.
Disappointing. Just finishing the job. Neutralizing the threat.
What we find?
A mission?
This is the path I follow. This is the path I follow.
Well, I've leveled her up. Not completely. I still need to worry about the lower nodes and everything else, but that'll all be done in time. So yeah, level 50, finally. So the good news is I did that, and I can now do quests I couldn't do before. The bad news is, well, I gotta start grinding again. Not that I ever truly stopped, mind you, but I'm really gonna have to go and do it. Like, really do it now. But I got Miyabi. That's what matters. And now I can stop complaining about it. So that's the also good news. The other bad news is I gotta start stocking up for the next phase for Alice and Yanagi. Oh, how I wish I'd gotten to this game much, much, much earlier. But instead, I decided to fool around with Stellar Blade longer than I probably should have on my off time when I should have started up this instead. Maybe then I would have gotten a lot of these characters much earlier. But sadly, it is what it is. And oh god, if it took me this long to get into this game, imagine how behind I am on Genshin Impact and frickin' Wawa. That's Wuthering Waves for those who don't know. And I hear nothing but good things about Wuthering Waves too. Genshin Impact, that one has a huge fan base, and with good reason. Although I hear it has its problems. I don't know. I know I'm not doing Star Rail because, well, turn-based RPG with gacha mechanics? No. I don't think. I don't think there's a chance in hell I'm ever gonna get into Honkai Star Rail. Gameplay for that one just does not seem appropriate for gacha, as opposed to a more Devil May Cry style game, which is much easier to get into and feels more appropriate. Although, I've said it several times, and I'll say it several more times, I wish this was a proper released game. It's just too good for it. I mean, it's DMC with with Yakuza in terms of gameplay and world building. So it makes me sad at the same time, as happy as I am to have finally gotten into it. But oh, way, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it at this point. So, what do we got? Well, we have a whole bunch of other side quests we can do. Several we can do. I know that I'm definitely not doing Path of the Proxy 4 anytime soon. Not even remotely soon, because I'm not at a suitable enough level 54 where that'll make, or where that is would end up ever being a wise decision. I already paid for that blunder when it came from going from level 20 to 30 with Path of the Proxy 2, where I ended up getting my ass beat by the game more than I bargained for, because I was just not prepared for the game to move everything up, not just the, in terms of the story stuff. And then, of course, you have all the Scott Outpost stuff on top of that, so it's like, yeah. I was really floundering in those early play sessions. But I feel I've gotten better at the game and knowing how it works, so it's not as much of a problem now. But if I could go back and redo everything all over again, I would, most certainly. So, back to grinding, and hopefully I'll have way better luck getting Alice and Yanagi than I did with Miyabi. I say I moved on, but frankly, I lied. I'm still pissed that I ended up with Soldier 11, when what I really wanted to do was score Miyabi literally on the first day. I managed to do that when it came to Astra, although it took me forever to finally get Yishuen too, in the same cycle. Thankfully, I was able to get both of them, but now I'm really going to be scrambling to even get one of them on time. But thank you to a very, very helpful subscriber who gave me advice on the pity system, so hopefully, upon using that more correctly, I can get the game to give me the characters I want without what happened with Miyabi's role ever happening again, or at the very least diminish that completely to an acceptable level. But I got her. I'm happy about that, and I don't have to worry about her ever again. At least, hopefully not. I mean, yeah, I can always re-roll for her later on when she comes back to unlock more of her passive abilities, or get the W engine, whichever floats my boat, honestly. But I am tired. My voice is tired. It's 9:30. Everyone else is probably trying to sleep by now, so I'm gonna go do side activities that don't require much attention. Grind for polychromes over there, and among other things. So, yeah, I'm good. I am happy. I got the character I finally wanted. Now back to the infernal grinding in preparation for the future banner drops and whoever comes back, of course, following all this. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm going to go give my voice a rest, do some grinding off screen, and when I come back we will do some more side quests. Or Wu Chang, whichever comes first. Later.